everyone. Welcome to The Crossing on YouTube. But right now, things are a little bit different. So if you normally watch our sermons online, you know that it's usually just one of us, maybe two. We're talking straight to the camera. We're doing a sermon. Things are a little bit different right now. So we are in a series called At the Movies, which means on campus, we are watching scenes from a movie, and then the pastor is actually talking about what are the biblical truths that we can get from this? What are the things that we can learn about our own lives and we can apply? And so we're using those movies as kind of like Jesus used stories and parables to help us understand truths in a new way. It's a really good tool. Well, here on YouTube, we cannot show you the movie. So instead, we are going to have a conversation about the movie here with you so that maybe you can make your own at the movies at your house.
Yes.
So, hello, I'm Nicole.
I'm James.
Today, we are talking about a movie that is one of my, I don't know, I like movies a lot. So as soon as I try to say something's my favorite, I'm like, oh, I don't know. But I will say, it is beautiful and moving, and I watched it so many times. And as we were trying to pick, like, what are favorite scenes, what are favorite themes, it was so difficult because it's such a rich movie and so enjoyable. So this movie is WALL-E. It is a movie about a little robot who he's basically the only one living on Earth anymore. He has a job to do, and he's doing it. And this movie provides us with a picture of life if we let ourselves keep going down the road of avoidance, comfort, being afraid, not becoming active participants in the care and keeping of ourselves, of the earth, of each other. And little Wally is like the last one still trying. And it is a beautiful picture. I watched this movie, for sure 8 times in the last month as we were preparing. It's so good. So a couple of the biblical themes that are in this are, so if you've read Ephesians in chapter 5, it says, "Wake up, sleeper. Rise from the dead, and Christ will shine on you. Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise." If you've ever seen WALL-E, there's the people in their chairs that haunt me. I think about the people in their chairs all the time. And so this verse, the wake up, sleeper, rise from the dead, when I'm having a day where I just don't want to do anything.
Yes, I'm that person in that chair.
Don't be the WALL-E people. Don't be the WALL-E people. Get up. Go do something. I think about it all the time in a physical way. I also do think about it in my faith, in my participation in what God is doing in the world. Wake up. What is God doing, and how can I partner in what God is doing today? Yeah. WALL-E helps me with that so much, because WALL-E just never gave up. Every day he got up and was like, okay, here's what I'm doing today.
Yeah.
But still with a sense of joy.
Yes.
I know we're not to this part yet. We usually talk about the biblical themes and then we talk about our favorite scenes. But I just keep thinking about him with all of the things he collected.
Oh, yes.
And he keeps his sense of wonder.
Yes.
A robot, and that's the whole power of it, is this robot has more of a sense of wonder than the people do.
Yes.
And I love it.
Yeah. No, it's so true.
The other verse that we'll say, and then we can get to our favorite scenes. This verse pops into my head a lot. Actually, it's Zechariah 4:10. "Do not despise these small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin." Whenever I am looking at a blank page, or whenever I feel like my contribution might not matter, or just things just feel I don't know, it's kind of small, this verse pops into my head. And WALL-E with the plant made me think about this a lot of it's just one plant, but actually do not despise these small beginnings. The Lord rejoices to see the work begin. So I guess just that's my I don't know, it's not advice, I don't know what to call it, but just whatever is in your heart, whatever that little thing is, don't despise it. Nurture whatever the thing is that God is growing in your life.
Yes.
Anyway, that's my words of wisdom. I couldn't help but
Words of wisdom.
Okay, so what is a favorite scene for you in WALL-E?
Oh my gosh, there are so like you mentioned, this movie visually is so pretty to watch. There's so many amazing visuals and scenes. Like, of course, I think about them dancing in the comments. It's
when he has the fire extinguisher, isn't that what he's using?
He's using a little fire extinguisher, and it's like you just see like this is like what he's been dreaming and thinking of for so long, and like he's bringing so, like you mentioned, wonder to Eve's world, who's very much like directive, like task orientated, and Wally's like, look at how beautiful our world is, even though there might be like trash, all these different things, like look at how much we have, and it's so beautiful. But I think my favorite scene from this movie is kind of near the end, and they're trying to get the plant into the ship so that it will actually take them back to Earth.
Right.
And they're and the steering wheel, what's his name? Otto.
Yeah.
Super scary. I'm like, I was like, why am I more scared of a steering wheel than like anything else?
They did such a good job making the steering wheel scary.
I was like, why is the steering wheel terrifying? And he's taking control, and he's trying to make sure that the plant doesn't get in. And little Wally is there just pushing it up, holding it on for as long as he possibly can, so that they can put this plant in. And it's actually he actually sacrifices himself. He gets completely crushed. And it is at that moment when the pilot sees that Wally's completely crushed, that's when he stands up. And he like sees
I love that you point
the
that
sacrifice.
out. It's so good. Yeah.
He sees the like you mentioned, this more human act from a robot. And he's like, wow, we can't stay like this anymore. And he gets out of his Wally people chair with all the comforts, like the cup holders and everything else.
The cup holders, that everything is a smoothie.
Yes.
It's just, oh my gosh.
I mean, honestly, if everything was a smoothie for me, I probably would be a lot happier in my life. But yes, he gets out of his chair, and that's when he takes on. And he realizes, I have to do something. And the people start cheering for him, but it's little Wally's sacrifice. And that part just gets me every single time. Just this little robot.
I hadn't put together that it's when Wally sacrifices himself that the captain gets up to do his thing. Because I'd been thinking about how it's the two people that Wally accidentally woke up.
Yes.
And, like, got off their screen. They work together to, like, help save the kids.
Yes.
And then Eva goes over there and helps them. And, like, this, don't despise the small beginnings. Like, the little things that Wally does affect other people and inspire them. Yeah. I have so many favorite scenes. Let's go with the opening. Wally is like who I would like to be like.
Yes.
I want to do a good job. I want to find magic in the world. I want to play. I want to discover new things every day.
Yes.
I want to make friends with whoever's around, even if a cockroach, that's fine. We're best friends. I love movie. Like, he loves that movie. And he dances around to it. So, like, I want to appreciate art and life, and I want connection. And so, like, there's so much about watching Wally at the beginning. I'm like, oh, me.
I am robot.
But then it's, like, also aspirational. Because, like,
Yes.
I'm not Wally's a hero. And so I'm like, it's also aspirational to continue to be like Wally.
Yes.
Not just at the beginning of the movie, but the whole movie. So I'm going to go with that. Although I do love all of the space dancing. I love the dancing in this movie. I was realizing this time watching it differently than last time I watched it was how Wally loves dancing, that he like dances around to the movie and he dances around in space. And I just think there's a aliveness to him that I aspire to.
Yeah.
I really love.
No, I think you said it so perfectly. He just has like this wonder of the way he sees the world, and like in my mind, I just can't get over. I'm like, you're literally living in a planet of trash.
Right.
And you still have so much wonder and joy, and you have an outlook.
And your job is to build little cubes of trash. Oh my goodness, when he meets Eve and he tries to show her what his directive is, when they realize they both have directives and he tries to do it, but he does it too fast and so it doesn't work. Like, I don't even know how to talk about the feelings I have about that little moment where he's trying to impress her and it's not impressive and it's so cute.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. And then watching Eve's progression from someone who is like forced to follow the directive and forced to follow the rules, and how she gains freedom and a sense of her own choices throughout is also really beautiful.
Yeah, and it kind of like the verse we read, it like you see her come awake almost. Like she's kind of just like going through it, like directive, and you see her then just kind of come to life with personality. I think even in the movie, like she starts laughing, like you hear her laughing in the movie, like you just see this robot come to life, which I think is so cool how they did that.
I love that. That's kind of what I would hope for everyone who comes to the crossing or watches our videos is
Yes.
that like there would be a new aliveness
Yes.
in each of our lives because of Jesus, because of the crossing, because of the freedom to explore faith and then really do experience the life-changing ways of Jesus. Like,
Yes.
it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Man, you guys, hey, you should watch Wall-E.
You should. So good.
It is so good. So here is our invitation to you is go watch Wall-E and ask yourself some questions about it. Like,
Yes.
what are the verses that come to mind when you watch this? Or even just like, if you don't remember specific verses, like what are just like themes or things you hear on a Sunday that then you go, oh my gosh, I saw that in Wall-E. And what are your favorite scenes and why are they your favorite scenes? Talk to somebody about it. When we look at movies with this extra filter of what can I learn from this story? What can I apply to my faith, to my life? We get so much more out of these movies and these stories that
Yes.
are a part of our everyday lives. We can watch them passively, but we can also actively participate in using them to learn and grow. So thank you guys so much for being with us, and we'll see you next time.